people of God in this place, lift up your voices in high praise, for he is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Come on, let's bless him, for he is the greatest. Now clap your hands like this.
Hey guys, got a special treat for you all today. These are called turtle cookies. Now, how many of you remember having turtle candy growing up? You guys, these turned out so good. I searched on the internet to find turtle cookies, and look what I found. I really want you all to try this out. I kind of changed a few things, but I think you'll be really happy with the way that they taste. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to give you step-by-step directions. You remember these. Turtles. You guys, they're so good. Hey, what do we always say? Let's cook with ease. It's your turn. Come on and try it. Turtle cookies. Now, this is a bit of an experiment, so we have to see how it works out. I'm going to use chocolate brownie mix, evaporated milk, I apologize, Crisco shortening, some canola oil, caramels, and I've cut them up into little bits and I left one whole so you can see it. I'm going to use almond extract, crushed nuts, chocolate flavored melting wafers. I'm going to use an egg white and egg yolk for our mix. And I'm also going to use egg whites, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. I picked up these little toffee bits. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the toffee mix. Now, I'm going to prepare our brownie mix as the instructions tell us to do so. So this says 1/4 cup of water, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, and 1 egg. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare that off camera, and I'll be right back. Here is the brownie mix. Now, something I realized while I was doing this, I wanted you all to see this. I ended up adding 1 cup and 1/4 of flour because I wanted the consistency of this brownie mix to be similar to cookie dough. So I had to come back and show you all when you're trying this, because like I said, you all, this is an experiment. Cookie dough has to be different from cake mix and brownie mix. So this is very thick. So what I have to do next, I wanted to show you, is we're going to have to chill this mixture in the refrigerator for about an hour. So this is, you're going to have to be patient when you're doing this. So what we want to do, I just went ahead and did this earlier for you. We want to put this in some plastic, and we're going to chill this for an hour. And it's important to chill your cookie dough because it's easier to work with when you're finished. Make sure I have all of it. Don't want to leave any behind. There you go. These little babies are going to be so pretty when we're done. So now, what I'm going to do is leave this in the refrigerator for an hour. and we'll be back with the next step. They're going to be beautiful. Be right back. While the cookie dough is in the refrigerator for 1 hour, I want to show you, I'm taking a tablespoon of shortening, Crisco shortening, and I want to prepare our chocolate drizzle. So I'm going to put a little drop of almond extract. I'm going to put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Here is what the melting wafers look like after 30 seconds, and it's mixed with the Crisco shortening. I'm going to pour this into a little plastic sandwich bag. This is what we're going to use to drizzle the chocolate over the little turtle cookies. Now, the shortening adds a little consistency to the chocolate, and by putting it in this sandwich bag, it just makes it easier for us to be able to drizzle. Now what I'm going to do, I boiled some water. Well, not really boiled, I just warmed some water. I'm going to set these melting wafers. I'm going to set these into this water here so it can stay warm while we would get ready to prepare the caramel. Alright, we're moving on to the next step now. Moving right along, the chocolate is prepared, the cookie dough is in the refrigerator, and now we're going to prepare the caramel. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start off with 1 tablespoon of evaporated milk. Look at that. Another tablespoon. So that's 2. Now you know that old saying where you can always add but not take away? I'm going to put this into the microwave and stir consistently and see if I need to add another tablespoon of our milk. I'll be right back. This is the way the caramels look after the first 2 minutes. And this is with 2 tablespoons of our milk. And you want to mash these caramels down. That's why it's important to make sure they're little. I think 2 tablespoons is going to be enough for what we're getting ready to do with this, because we don't want it to be too loose. So I think I'm going to do another run in the microwave and I'll show you what happens. Here's our caramel. I just took it out of the microwave. I let it go for another minute, and this looks great. Alright, so now, you all, I just wanted to save this after it came out of the microwave and just add just a splash. This is almond extract, because when you bite into your cookie, ooh, my mouth is watering. I want you to taste that almond extract and the caramel. So while everything is hanging out, our cookie dough ought to be ready shortly, and then we'll move on to the next step. I've taken the cookie dough out of the refrigerator, and this is the way we want it to look. So right now, what I have to do, oh, it smells so good. what I have to do right now is make a whole bunch of little balls. So I've got this ice cream scoop. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, everybody. And I don't want to bore you. So what I've done right here, I have 2 egg whites, and I beat the egg whites until they're frothy. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. So we have a little assembly line right here. Now, we have our crushed nuts right here. And I'm going to add this bit of brickle to this, just a little at a time, because I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that. I'm going to mix this up in here. This takes a lot of patience to make, you all. So I'm going to do one, put this into the egg white and roll it into this beautiful mixture like this. Make sure it's full of nuts and then place it on our mat. Excellent. So I'm going to do all of these and I'll show you the next step. This is going to be fun. I saved one so I can show you what I was doing. Dipping it in the egg whites and then dipping it into the nut and the heat mixture. Just make sure that it's all covered. Very good. Just shape it up when you're done. Okay, now the next step. This is very important, next step. What we want to do is take our, let me wipe this off. Here's the next step. We want to use a tool to press in the center so we can make sure that there's a space to pour our caramel. So I'm just using this just to make sure that they're all about the same size. I'm sure you can use your, let me see, can you use your finger? Yeah, you can use your finger. Actually, it might be easier to use your finger. I'm going to keep on using this. And I'll go back and just make sure that everything looks good. Good. Okay, I'm just going to shape these up a little bit. The ones that might need a little. Alright, now, this is a fun part. We're going to take our caramel. And if the caramel starts getting a little thick, you can always put it in the microwave for a couple minutes so it can loosen up a little bit. So this is the step where we're going to take a little bit. Now, I'm telling you, this is an experiment now. Take a little bit and put it right in the center. That might be too much. Let me see. Just let it fall right into the center. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. All right, so I'm gonna go through, I don't wanna bore you, but I'm gonna go through and do all these and I'll show you what we have. All right, I saved one for last so you can see what they look like. Maybe I was a little heavy-handed with the caramel, but we'll see. All right, there's the last one. And I just kind of roll it in there and just let it fall. I'm gonna put a little more in this one. gonna leave it alone. All right, so here are our sweet little babies. I just want to make it look a little neater than that for presentation. All right, so the oven is heated. I put it on 325, and I'm gonna let these bake. Because this is an experiment, I'm gonna keep checking on them, but I'm gonna let them bake for about 20 minutes, and then we'll see how they turn out. But there's one more step after they come out. They're beautiful. Take a look up close. Look at our little turtle candies. All right, next step. Be right back. Here's our last batch. One batch is in the oven, and this is our last batch. Look at our beautiful little babies. These are our turtle cookies. They're supposed to look just like the turtle candies, but we haven't finished yet. All right, you guys, I can't wait to see these. Let me know what you think. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. I want you to try this out. All right, we'll check back later. Finally, look at our little babies here. Now, this is our final touch right here. Remember the chocolate that we melted? I'm going to snap off a little. Oh, let me make sure you see it. It's in this little bag right here. Now, I'm going to cut off a teeny little corner. I'm going to start drizzling chocolate over the cookies. So let's just drizzle, 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 drizzle. Look what we did, you guys. These turned out beautiful. And then I'm gonna let these set. They're gonna get nice and beautiful. And then I'm gonna set these up on a platter so that you can see the final results. What do you think, guys? All right, next you'll see them all plated up for you. These are fun.